Hi everyone, I'm Raymond Braun, and right now I am here with former Florida State Representative Joe Saunders. And we are in the heart of University of Central Florida, their student union, where an incredibly moving vigil was just held to honor those who lost their lives at Pulse nightclub. And Joe was one of the speakers of the vigil tonight, so thank you so much for being here with us. So I would love to start by just hearing a little bit about where you were when you heard the news about what had happened in your hometown.
I was in Raleigh, North Carolina. I work for the Human Rights Campaign now, and I was working to repeal House Bill 2 and be a part of that campaign. And at 2:30 in the morning, I was woken up in bed by my friends who actually lived by Pulse and had heard the gunshots and heard the sirens and started to piece together what was happening. And so between 2:30 and 4:30 in the morning, we began to scramble to assess where all of our closest friends were and see if somebody had gone out that night. And we learned that none of them had, and that everyone was accounted for, and then we just waited. Never would have thought it was what it was.
You know, we've seen so many people throughout the world share messages of solidarity and comfort and love to Orlando LGBT residents. What message would you like to share back with the world from Orlando?
There's a moment that keeps recycling with me and my friends, and it's the moment when images from a new city's vigil or rally scrolls across our Facebook feed. It's hard sometimes. The surprising moment was to see the Chicago vigil that happened in Boys Town, but to see the Eiffel Tower light up, to see Australia light up its bridge, it's incredibly powerful. And there is a way that I think people can feel really alone right now, can feel really targeted, can feel really marginalized, and actually I think we're feeling something very different. We're incredibly sad, but there's a sense of community that's trickling outside of Orlando and has become global that is really powerful. And so for people who stepped up to organize vigils and to send that love, you should know that we see it and we feel it and we're grateful.
I think that as a community we're in a state of chaos in a sense that some people feel that now is the time to be even louder and prouder and out and visible and to show them and to, be even stronger. But then other people feel terrified. They see themselves in the people that went to Pulse, and they see themselves in the faces of those who we've lost, and they're scared. What is your message for people and how to process this and move forward?
I think here in Orlando, the LGBT community's first reaction was a reaction of defiance. The very next day, one of our other famous LGBT night institutions, the Parliament House, opened its doors and invited people to come out for its own vigil, and the room was packed to capacity the day after this horrific thing happened. We're not going to be shaken by it, and neither should you.